the tale of the enslaved people out of places like Hannibal, which was the birthplace of the Tom Sawyer writer, obviously. Mark Twain. But also was a huge slavery market as well. And that's where we got the expression sold down the river. When you're sold down the river in business, they were literally sold and sent down the river to the plantations. Yeah. And the most extraordinary thing when you stand there is the other bank is a state that was free. So they could see freedom, but couldn't get to it.
God, it looks stunning there, doesn't it?
It's amazing.
It's such a vast river and a famous river, and as you said, you've got Harley Davidson, Elvis, and there's so much kind of for you to kind of enjoy. Was it really important to you though to kind of feel that other side to Mississippi, which you've just kind of touched on there, along the lines of like the slavery and the history which surrounds the area in particular?
Absolutely, because these stories, you kind of think you know these stories.
Yeah. But I've seen them in like films and stuff like that.
Exactly that, and songs. Like on the way here, I was listening on the radio to "Walking in Memphis," which of course is all of these songs. "Big Wheel Keep on Turning," "Proud Mary Keep on Burning." That's actually about a riverboat. So you've got all those things as well. But to actually go to somewhere like Jackson, where Medgar Evans, an amazing man who was just literally getting the black community to sign up to vote. They had their right to vote, and he was just teaching them how to do it. Brilliant. He was assassinated on his front lawn in front of his family.
Oh my
goodness.
Just
because he was getting people to vote.
Yeah.
And we're not talking, this is like
not that long
the year
ago.
I was born. We're talking only within one lifetime ago. And, and it's mind-blowing. And so you get difficult things like that. And then there's an amazing chef called Sean who is at down in Minneapolis who has built a restaurant. He was sort of French-trained chef, but then created a restaurant that only sells stuff that was in the Americas before the Europeans turned up. So he does Michelin star type food out of all the indigenous sort of elk and turkey and huckleberries. Who knew a huckleberry was an actual berry? There's fantastic food.
I didn't. Huckleberry Finn, that's all I know about huckleberry.
But it's actually a berry, like a raspberry, but was sort of really perfumed. So, and talking to him about representing his culture as well, that indigenous culture is... So there's so many amazing stories along the way.
It sounds like a brilliant, brilliant adventure for you and a brilliant watch for us. But is that where the beards come from? Because there's an elephant in the room here, nobody's talking about it.
Nearly.
There's a new look, Nick, going on.
Well, there's two things with it. One is I'm not actually doing any filming for a while. I'm doing some writing and things. And so I had the chance to grow a beard. And actually, weirdly, for men, you get a chance to grow a beard. Like, I'll grow one. I can't wear it. I can't have a beard like this when I'm filming. So that was one thing. And the other thing is a friend asked me to do some acting. And years ago, I've been in TV 40 years now. When I started out, I started doing a bit of acting. And I've been asked in between. Now I've got a bit of space, so I've said yes to play a part.
Looks all right, Nick. Looks all right.
Thank you very much.
We like it. Good on you. Good on you.
Well, the Mighty Mississippi starts on Thursday, 9 o'clock on Channel 5. Also, we should just say that Amy's Dare to Dance starts on Friday, 7 o'clock, not 7:30.